Good day. And you thought the previous Minecraft video showed off a lot of stuff? Well, that was the tip of the proverbial iceberg, because today we're going across the proverbial pond and we're going to take a look at my really built up Minecraft area. Now see, this area that we're leaving now was basically just sort of retrofitted from stuff that I'd built out of mined materials. The transfer station obviously was made out of stuff that I just cheated in, because to make brick, it is very annoying, and there's no way I could get that much brick unless I devoted my entire life to Minecraft. Which I guess I kind of did for a while, but that doesn't count! And we're running along this very long rail line, and we're not even anywhere near the transfer station yet. See, we're just riding the rail to a transfer station that transfers us out to the other base across this little lake. Now this tunnel system here was actually one of the first, back when I liked to have it be fully enclosed. Now I obviously use glass, which allows you to see out, but I just liked using iron and stuff like that, just because it looks a lot more official. And this little area is actually built on a little house that I built out here, that I think it led to a mine or something. Actually, I think this could be where I stored the nether portal, if I'm not mistaken. It's either a mine or the nether portal, I don't remember. It's either a portal to hell or it's just something mundane like a mine. And this rail line here goes a long, long way. I mean, you see, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there of people creating really long rail lines, like, if I will ever look in the center, there we are. Actually, no, I'm not actually recording this audio as I record this video. I'm recording it after the fact, unfortunately. But, and there's a chicken on the rail line. Why is there a chicken on the rail line? How did he get down here? Die, chicken. But anyway, you see a number of YouTube videos out there where the rail line seems to stretch to infinity. And, well, this rail line stretches to infinity almost. And it does feel like it takes a long time when you're actually creating it, because you're creating miles and miles of rail, and we're almost there. Look at the size of that thing, if you could actually see it, but you can't. We're actually going under the lake. But it is a giant building that we are about to enter, and I tried to camouflage both entrances for better or worse. And this building here took me a lot of time, and we're now entering the garage deck, where there should be planes, but I was too lazy to put them back. They're all in a variety of different locations. There's no actual door into this building. You can only get there through the train station. And as you can see, I chose to use fluorescent style lighting, and I use this kind of lighting all throughout this building, and my god, did that take a long time. I mean, torches are so easy, but these fluorescent lights take forever, because you've got to have like 3 layers to have fluorescent lights, and I don't know how you could ever mine the glowstone necessary to even create one fluorescent light. One thing that's kind of annoying, I've turned the monsters off for this recording, but sometimes they'll spawn in here even though there's plenty of light. And here's the library. You saw in the previous episode my meager library. Well, this one is absolutely massive. It's layers and layers of books. I mean, just look at that. All the collected knowledge of the world in this one room. I mean, this, obviously the library serves no legitimate purpose because the books don't really do anything, but I like it. I actually had made one book stack with legitimate mined materials, and good god was that tough. And here's the movie theater. And I tried to make it look as much like a movie theater as possible. Those are supposed to be speakers, I guess. They're wooden speakers, damn it. And there, of course, is the very wide screen. And here we are outside. And as you can see, you can really see that supposedly hidden tunnel, and then there's another train line out there. And now we can take a look at my quarters that I decided to make in brick. Got a few paintings. Since this is a Star Wars mod, there's some Star Wars paintings around. And I think you can just barely see the new airport. I have 3 rooms in my room. Got the computer room with the Minecraft computer. A very large computer at that. And of course, since it's a steampunk-styled computer, it has to have a bunch of hard drives, as you can see. Now moving on from that, we will take a look at the sleeping area in a moment. Oh yeah, here is the armory. Got an AK-47 above it, and a bunch of guns on the wall. I mean, it couldn't be my house unless there were a bunch of guns, could it? Although, then again, I don't really own any flamethrowers or rocket launchers. Nor would I really want to, because they're not that useful. Then, of course, is the sleeping area. Got the Minecraft TV. And, of course, we've got my spare set of armor. And the Desert Eagle. That is not the Deagle. I hate that. It's a Desert Eagle, not a Deagle. Deagle just sounds so stupid. And, of course, I had to shoot my own wall, because, well, I felt like it. It's fun to shoot your own wall. I could put a coat hanger there. And of course, here's the bed. It works, although I can't set my spawn point because this is a very old version of Minecraft. I mean, we're already at 1.1, I think. Or is it just 1.0? I forget exactly. But it's definitely way past 1.401. I haven't upgraded. I think I may have mentioned this in the previous episode, mainly because I don't want to have to go in and change all the rail that I have to powered rail, which I would have to do because the people who created the infinite powered minecart did not actually continue updating it. I guess because they figured they didn't need to because of the powered rail, but really the infinite powered minecarts are infinitely better than that powered rail. Here, of course, is the mess hall, because this is the office area. Very nice wide window to let the sunshine in. Of course, I have to have a cake, and a workbench, and a furnace. So all the Minecraft workers can have something to eat during their lunch break. I really do like how this building turned out. I mean, it does, to me anyway, looks really nice. I mean, it looks like a legitimate building. It's very big and took so long to make. I guess I could say I devoted my life to Minecraft. But then again, people have created vastly bigger things than I have. This, of course, is supposed to be some sort of projector. Seeing as how this is supposed to be the administration building, we have to have this boring meeting room where various meetings take place, talking about who knows what. And out there you can see the research facility a little bit. I do like the redstone torches in this mod. They look a lot better than the original. It looks sciencey. And we've got a bunch of Minecraft computers. Who knows what OS they're running? Could it possibly be Windows 98? Not Windows 1998, but Windows number 98. Seeing as how they're numbering Windows now. You got Windows 7 and now Windows 8 coming out. So could it come full circle and be Windows 98 in the future? Who knows? And this valley was actually man-made. I blasted all of that out with TNT and then put a bunch of waterfalls. Mainly because there's a hangar down there with a runway, and so the planes had to get out somehow. That took a long time, even with infinite TNT and nukes. But what's interesting about doing these Minecraft videos is it takes almost no time to show it off. But I'd say this building probably took me, I would say, at least 2 weeks to make. I mean, it felt like forever, essentially. I mean, it took a very long time. And here, of course, is the park deck. And, of course, I went all out with all kinds of glass and glowstone and tried to make it look very parky. Unfortunately, animals like to spawn because this is grass, and so I guess they're just tied into the grass, and so if there's grass anywhere, they will spawn. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Got our little picnic area. Got some cooking not cooking utensils, but cooking facilities. Although, honestly, I would never want to use one of those grills that are at a park. Who knows what's been on them? Just kind of... I guess I just sort of have a phobia towards stuff like that. I mean, who knows? Perhaps they're clean, but honestly, I'm not going to risk it. And also, I'm running on the running track I had to build. And yeah, Spared no detail. And just one waterfall here. I thought about making more waterfalls, but I just couldn't find a way to fit them in and have them look good. And most of these trees are real. I did not just build a tree out of leaves and wood. I actually planted saplings. But yeah, this is a very nice observation area. I mean, all the Minecraft workers can come up here and unwind safe and sound from any monsters that might or might not be down below. Although, honestly, I don't really have the enemies on in this Minecraft game, at least, because it only takes one creeper to explode and wipe out hours and hours of work, and I'm not going to let that happen. I shall not let that happen. Now, this actually took a while. This Arboretum area took a while simply because I did not use the flight command. And that valley took a while because I also did not use the flight command. So basically what I would end up doing is just killing myself and then respawning and coming back up. And there we are. It's very, very deep. I mean, that was... without the flight command, I don't know how I did it. But at the very least, planes can take off and land. And just look at the size of that bloody building. Here's me for scale. I mean, it just is huge. If each block is a meter, I don't want to know how many blocks is in this bloody building. I just wasted hours upon hours of my life. But that's the problem. That's not the problem, I guess. That is the... Maybe it's an issue? I don't know. It's basically sub-problem. It's just... It comes with the territory, I guess, with games like Minecraft. They are addicting, because you just want to... Oh, I just want to work on it a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And that little bit longer turns into 3 more hours that you could have used doing any number of things. And here we are in another transfer station. Now, this building was originally going to be a harbor station, but then I never built a ship. And so, basically, I decided to expand the basement rail line into a full-fledged transfer station. I actually kind of like this little rail line just because it's underground and looks kind of official. There's actually nothing in this building, really. And you can actually see the aircraft carrier back there. We're going to see that soon. That certainly didn't take a... I think it probably took almost a month to build. I don't remember, but it took an astronomical amount of time that I could have easily devoted to, oh, I don't know, any number of things. I could also take a look at the airport that, while big, wasn't the largest project that I had ever done. And also, to actually get to the aircraft carrier, I built an underwater tunnel, which we'll take a look at soon. There's actually a mod installed on here that gives you a scuba tank, and that definitely was useful in that. And also, you'll see, I had to make that huge area there because the minecarts don't like to go around corners for some reason. Not really sure why. Now, the aircraft carrier rail line actually originally was supposed to go to an underwater base that was never finished. And here's the research station. There's actually nothing here right now. After this recording was made, I did finally build something, and so in the third Minecraft video, you will get to see it. But yeah, it's a very huge hangar, and I cannot light it appropriately despite having all this glowstone. Monsters still spawn, so that's why they're going to permanently be off. I, of course, had to use the fluorescent lighting, which meant that it took forever. Yeah, the ceiling's kind of low, but oh well. You got a bunch of Minecraft computers, each trying to figure out what are they going to build. I do like the floor, how there's that glass that really, I don't know what it is about it. It just looks kind of unique. And now we're going to go take a look at the aircraft carrier. This is something that I spent a lot of time on. I actually had a video devoted to that aircraft carrier, but I had to take it down due to copyright reasons. One of the songs I used was copyrighted, which was kind of annoying, but oh well. But as I said, this rail line originally went to an underwater base I was trying to build. Building underwater is not fun in the slightest, and so I basically gave up on it because even I had to draw the line somewhere. So instead we have an underwater tunnel That looks okay. The graphics do kind of break. And there's the aircraft carrier, ladies and gentlemen. A floating city.